I'm getting different sites than you.
Well, yeah, duh. Everybody gets a different websites, Carrie. It's not
I
a
didn't
fixed
know
chain.
that.
It's not a fixed list. It depends on your own account.
No, well,
So this is the daily live chat for Mardox.com, January 3rd, 2017, and I'm here with Carrie and John, and yes, we're live. The button just lit up saying we're live, but the video still hasn't shown up. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you very much for that awesome technology you provide us. I'm Nelson Buck. I got Carrie Foster here. We got John Brewer. There's going to be some background noise today, but here's something really interesting. We're going to try something out. I came across a website. I'm going to double check and make sure of the video that I saw. I believe it comes from a YouTube channel, a YouTuber that goes by the name of Traffic Exchange Daily, and he came up with something called SoulSurfing, and I thought it was neat. I thought, I don't surf. My excuse is I don't have time. Just like, those people that don't go to church. They say, "Oh, I don't have time to go to church." Well, this is a perfect way of doing this. So I said to Carrie, we're going to load up a website, a traffic exchange at random, and we're going to surf. And as we surf, we're going to comment on the sites as we see the sites go by. So let us know in the description below what you guys think about this. Is this something that's neat? In the meantime, we can still have our conversation and our chat, and see where it goes. If this might turn into be something that wastes time, and at the same time, you don't have to look at my ugly face. Who else just logged in? Belinda, did you catch what we said, Belinda?
I just came in about traffic exchange and not be seeing your ugly mug.
Yeah, too much. There we go. Show's over.
Crikey!
The show's over.
Yeah, I took care of that. See, there we go. All done.
Go. So basically, what we have here is a traffic extent again.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So basically, what we're going to do is we're going to bring up a site. We'll look at it and we'll comment on it if you guys feel like commenting on it. So this, Carrie, what is this traffic exchange that you had me sign up to?
Cool Cat Hits.
Cool Cat Hits. Okay, cool. I'll put your link in the description below, Carrie, so people can sign up underneath you.
Good. Maybe I'll get some signups.
Yeah, there you go. Before we get going, make sure to subscribe, like, dislike, comment, and there's a little bell beside the subscription button. Make sure to click the little bell because it will notify you instantly when there's hold on a second here. Am I still uploading? It will notify you when new videos go up online. So be sure to subscribe, like, and comment. John, you don't need to put your fingers up. There's no point. Nobody can see it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm getting a yellow alert for the screen for stream health. Why is it doing it? But I'm getting no error message. That's weird. Okay. It might be because we're streaming outbound with this screen sharing. We'll have to see how it goes. Okay, so you guys see this one here? It's called Hits and Lists Cafe. What do you guys think? Personally, colors I find I hate websites that are too dark.
Okay.
I care about websites that just function and do what they're supposed to do. I could care less what they look like as long as they're professional.
Yeah,
but I understand the look.
It's a little bit busy, I'd say.
I like blue.
Yeah,
I like blue.
My birthstone. It's not too bad. It does have points, but they're pretty clear. So,
yeah, it's got nice big letters. So
I'd give it a thumbs up.
Yeah,
I mean,
are we gonna give it a rating?
Oh, how do you do the rating part?
Well, you could do it like on a scale of 1 to 10 or something.
Oh, no, just on our site, you mean?
No, like just what you think about it.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant there was a rating system in here.
No.
Nelson?
Okay. Yes?
I would be average on a scale from 1 to 10.
Okay, so you're giving it a 0. Okay.
I didn't see anything.
I don't know how to count. I went to school
I would give it like a 8.
So we're just talking about the splash page itself, or what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, hold on. I said this might not work today. Hold up. This might not work. Give me a second. For some reason, It's going to stop sharing screen for some reason. The YouTube video side of things just said that there's it's not getting enough signal. Hold on here.
No, I can't bring it up on my phone.
Nick's here.
Who's here?
Nick.
Hi, Eugene. Hello, Eugene.
Here
How are
too.
you today?
Okay.
Hey, Eugene.
Hello. Hello.
You can ignore Nick.
Guys,
Hello, Nick. I say hi.
Oh, Nick's
There
here
you
too.
go. Thank you.
I didn't see Nick. Hold on.
Hi, Eugene. No,
hello. Hello.
Hi, Nick.
Nelson is just being his typical goofball.
No, I'm trying to debug why all of a sudden our stream is dead.
I know. We just have to pick on you anyway.
Yeah. Okay, no, but for some reason, okay, I guess we're not going to be able to do live streaming like that, because when you live stream the screen share, it gobbles up all your bandwidth.
Okay.
The outbound bandwidth, I guess it gets all gobbled up, and YouTube says there's not enough video going outbound. But I'm just double checking to make sure we stopped everything else. Oh, hold on. No. Pause the queue. Hold on. I may have found the problem. We may have fixed it. Just un momento, por favor. You guys can talk amongst yourselves. There we go. That's trying to change back now.
We don't want you to lose your train of thought or anything.
Choo choo. Chicka. That was a funny.
It was funny.
Come on, YouTube, update already.
Say what?
YouTube, don't fail us now. We need you, YouTube. Okay, seriously, it should be going through okay, but why? I don't know. It's
Can you see if we're streaming or not?
Say it again.
Can you see if we're streaming or not?
Oh yeah, but it says that the output's so low. It's like ridiculously low. I don't know why it's saying that. It shouldn't be. I'm just waiting for the screen to update because I had other stuff running in the background. Again, I'm trying to upload all these. Get a load of this: 11,570 ebooks.
Wow.
790 gigs.
Wow.
790 gigs of content you guys are gonna have access to, and it's still uploading. And it's still downloading more. So, piece by piece. I don't know. This could just be YouTube taking its time trying to figure out what's going on. Okay, so we'll wait for YouTube to come back online and decide that we're playing by the rules here. Meantime, what's a good topic to talk about?
Well, I had a dream last night.
You did what?
I had a dream last night.
You dreamt last night.
I had a dream, yes.
Okay, like the other 1 billion people on the planet.
It was a certain type of dream.
Okay, like?
I'm surprised you didn't say something. Never mind. I thought he threw in a comment on that one. But seriously though, the dream was that you were ahead of all the marketing on the internet.
Well,
I know.
It's
These
not
are
a
my
dream.
dreams. I have no control.
Okay, there we go, guys. You can turn your video on now because the stream's okay.
And
I'll take the first initiative. Merlin, move. Get out of my way. Go on. Get.
And in the dream,
There.
they made you top programmer guy. So because of that, you were heading all the marketing systems on the internet, like whether it be traffic exchanges or campaign ads, the whole 9 yards. And you kept saying that we had to vote for you in order for you to run our campaigns.
Okay.
And then you were giving out free mugs with your face on it.
With my face on
So
it. Okay,
he was on a power trip?
I would.
Yeah, basically.
That's not a dream. That's not a dream, Belinda. That's a nightmare.
Wow.
Carrie was going to say it, but I went and said it first. It was a nightmare. Okay. Anyways, I guess we cannot do desktop sharing, capturing it, broadcasting it, and feeding it to YouTube. It's just too much for the line. So okay, but the idea is that you record while you're surfing, you comment on the websites, you go through, and then you upload it. You can upload the video after.
What if somebody else shares their screen instead of you?
Well, no, but it's the same thing. It's the same thing. You're sending your screen to everybody, and I gotta capture it and send it. There's too much. It's too much data.
Yeah.
I only got 25
But if we
megabits.
just record the call and then put it on YouTube after.
Well, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. So I would have to record surfing and then put it up.
Yeah, I would do that then.
Yeah, that's it. That would be a lot easier. So yeah, okay. So hey, the brand new channel's going up. When I start to surf, I'm gonna record it, comment on it, and put it up. If you guys want to do the same thing, go ahead. I can show you guys how to get the software to do it. Screen capture software. Hi, Nick. I would say you look marvelous, absolutely marvelous, but I might come off as weird.
Marvelous.
Love that pink.
Somebody is vacuuming.
Can't hear you, Nick. Nick, can't hear you, buddy.
Snickers.
Turn on the microphone.
Yeah.
So while Nick tries to figure out how to use a microphone, we'll continue on talking. I don't know. Okay, you heard us. Okay, so your speakers work, but your mic doesn't. Okay, go into Zoom and check to see that your microphone gain is up, and make sure your mic's on. It might have just been muted in your system, not on Zoom, but in your system. Okay. Eugene, haven't heard from you in a couple days. Eugene, how you been doing?
I'm fine. I
Yeah.
think I'm good.
Anything new? Any topics you want to talk about?
Nothing that comes to mind right now.
I think that's fine. I'm just gonna come in here and mooch and listen to you guys. Any topics you guys want to talk about? John, Carrie, let's skip Belinda.
Well, it was interesting. Tim Linden put out a blog post today about survey results, and I guess he asked the question what everybody thought of PayPal. And he said, with the rumor wheel, I thought PayPal was done for, but our survey shows customer service that that's not the case at all. There's also interest in credit cards. So, wait a minute now, that's not what.
Oh, hold on a second. You're saying that the PayPal is going up in rank, you mean?
Well, he's saying that basically everybody still likes PayPal, and that if your account was frozen, to call them.
Well,
by calling up PayPal can always resolve the problem. It sounds scary, but I think about it. If you don't know if a customer is being abusive, sometimes the best way is to force it out and have them call you up. I don't agree with this.
Well, no, because I called PayPal. I called PayPal under my own will. I didn't. Nobody called me. I called them about checking to see if we were still in. My God, my camera's pointing way up at the ceiling here. I called PayPal myself on my own power to check to see that we were running our business legally and 100% in their regulations. And within an hour, they froze the account. So, no, calling PayPal a lot of the time is stirring the bee's nest, I think.
I think sometimes some people, they look at this only through their own perspective, and you got to consider the perspective out here in internet marketing land and in our industry. And a lot of TEs got shut down or had to shut down because of this PayPal. And I'm sure a lot of these owners tried to work things out with PayPal and couldn't. So just because some were able to, it might depend on the structure of whatever it is. But it gave a lot of people a lot of problems. So it's not simple as well. You just got to call them and talk to them.
Well, look at us with $1,000 right now frozen in PayPal with payouts. We can't touch it for another almost little over 4 months still until they'll unfreeze it. That's if they'll unfreeze it, because they froze it for 6 months, and their excuse was just in case someone does a chargeback. Well, 6 months for all the money in there, we're half the. Well, 2/3 of that $1,000 is already 6 months old. They froze the entire account regardless of the age of the funds. And because granted, a lot of our members would only would just leave the money in their account. So there's money in there that's almost 2 years old. There's no way anyone's going to do $1,000 in chargebacks on our PayPal account. And even right now, if they did, it probably wouldn't go through. But they're going to hold it for 6 months. So that's kind of weird.
Yeah, I find it weird that he made that comment, knowing that they did this to all of the traffic exchanges.
Yeah, well,
And I don't know of any owners that have been able to get that back.
No one has. In fact,
No.
we're lucky that the Mardox account, the PayPal account is still active, and I can still receive funds. But right now, if I receive any money on the business side, it's frozen until the end of that 6-month term. So 4 months and a week to go. So that's not fair. Brand new money today is going to be frozen until the end of the 6-month term. At the end of the 6 month, they're supposed to take that freeze away, and the account becomes valid again.
Yeah, but Nelson, just today, Don and I were talking. I gave him the link to come in here.
Yeah.
He says that he's still in trouble. He's having the same exact problem I have with Payza. The customer service stinks, and it keeps sending the same documents.
But it's like we said yesterday, it's the same problem everywhere. It's StormPay. What's the other ones? What's the other site?
Most of those newer processors are not stable, so I would never suggest them to begin with.
No,
So
but the thing is, Belinda, it's not our choice here.
If they stink, then what choice do you have in using them either?
Okay.
No, but that's the thing. That's what PayPal is caused the problem. Where the problem starts, go way back to the banks, go to the card processors, the credit card processors, the real MasterCard and Visa. They're the ones getting tired of chargebacks, because when somebody does a chargeback, they lose money. Now, if Carrie goes and does a chargeback, there's a person that needs to be paid for this. There's paperwork. There's tracking that has to go on with all this. Communication between the banks. They tried to pass off the chargeback process to the banks, to the processors like PayPal, saying to PayPal, get your people to do refunds instead of letting it go to chargebacks. Therefore, it was supposed to be, okay, if a person asks for a refund, just refund them. Their money goes back. Thank you. Have a nice day. But site owners, not just us, but many site owners, if you want your money back, you gotta fight tooth and nail to get your money back, to the point that we go in and we say, give us I'm gonna do a chargeback. Or that people like Carrie, John, and I will go in and say right away, chargeback, not even try to do a refund, not even talk to the company itself. So there's that problem too. The banks and card processing companies are getting sick and tired of this, because they can't up the rates and they still have to pay for all this processing. It's millions upon millions of dollars a day to process all this. So they're getting fed up. Now, they're now turning around and telling companies like PayPal and all the other sub-processors, that's called, or the processors, they're telling them, if you guys get too many chargebacks, we're going to cut you off. And then you got PayPal going, oh shit, oh I better step up on this. Membership sites, traffic exchanges, they found excuses to kill all these sites that have these problems with chargebacks. Why my site wasn't killed, why my account wasn't killed, but it was suspended, was I have 0 chargebacks, 0. Because my policy is, as soon as I get a complaint, boom, your money goes back. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Okay, well, let me ask you this, Nelson. If most people are having a problem with Payza, how are you going to get your paid members to keep paying?
But no, that's a fallacy. Not most people are having troubles. You and one other person. There's 60 people right now paying. None of them have any troubles with Payza.
Well, why are we being punished then?
I don't know. Because Payza can't be causing that many problems for everybody, the majority. Otherwise, people would just say, hell with it.
Honestly, there's a lot of people I know that did say the heck with it.
Yeah, but that also could be a question of, again, people just not being patient enough. I find Don submitted the paperwork. I would tell him, wait a couple days, not 20 hours difference, because it would have been 20 hours when I got the message from him. So it wasn't even 24 hours.
Well, I waited months, and they're still giving me the runaround.
Yeah, but that's an issue that you're gonna have to deal with. That I don't know your file. I don't know what you did or how
That's
you
why
did it.
I rather paid the lifetime through PayPal, got it done and over with, and then this wouldn't be an issue, for me at least.
No,
I
no,
tell
no. I
you,
understand that, and I mean with Don, I want to set something up for him, but I got to talk offline about that and see what we're gonna do and how we're gonna go about doing it.
I tell you what, I tell you what. It's like this, people. If I may speak,
No.
I would speak anyway.
Oh, hi, Michael. How are you, Michael, today?
Very good. You have one
Oh,
problem, guys. You're not streaming online.
Yes, we are.
okay, it's
No,
streaming
you're-
now. It wasn't streaming earlier, I guess, but it's streaming now.
Yeah, it's streaming. It's live.
Yeah, because I came on and it still shows January 2nd.
Oh no,
You
no,
gotta
no,
go-
no, no. Michael, go to the YouTube channel.
Yeah, you got to go to the actual channel itself.
Yeah.
You'll just come up with the recording. I had that problem myself.
Okay.
That's YouTube. It's feeding onto our site off one server, and we're streaming to another, and it's not bridging between.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, we
Anyway.
we don't necessarily like you, Michael. So we're just letting you in. No, just kidding.
Okay. Okay. I'm glad.
At least I'm honest and straightforward, right?
This is why you have absolutely no friends unless you pay them.
That's right. That's right. I pay them with mugs and T-shirts.
That's not nice.
Okay.
I'm joking. I love you, Nelson. I do.
Carrie, I'm sorry. Carrie, you're my only sister.
Yes.
Okay, John.
God bless you, Carrie.
Before you get fed up, John, what were you
I
gonna
need
say?
it.
Anyway, it's like this, people. In our industry, pays up is something that we will need to deal with now. Yes, we loved PayPal, and many of us still do, and PayPal is still wonderful for a lot of things. But the fact of the matter is, in our industry now, PayPal says they don't want us playing in their sandbox. So we have to find another sandbox to play in. And the best sandbox around, it seems at the moment, that's less iffy than other things, is Payza. They are there. They are making it possible. Yes, we have to jump through hoops. Yes, there are some problems and so on and so forth, but it's there. It's available, and it's pretty much mainstream, or will become mainstream in the industry.
Yeah,
So
I mean, let
it's
me cut in for a second, John. Payza's got over 190 million users right now.
Wow.
That's
Okay.
a lot of accounts.
Yeah. I mean, there are some things, we might yell unfair. Hey, this is not a perfect world. Okay. But Payza is the thing it's the necessary evil that we're going to have to deal with. So, for those who are having problems, that's what hoops you have to jump through each and every hoop and start documenting all of this. And so maybe you'll be able to, once you finally are successful and have your account, then maybe you'll be able to help someone else.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah. Another thing that I do.
You know what? I didn't want to do it either, Belinda, but I had to.
Yeah.
If I wanted to keep being online and keep using traffic exchanges and sign up to membership sites, I have to.
Yeah. It's not.
Well,
it's
thank
not,
goodness for my own business, I can still use PayPal. I'm going to do it until they tell me I can't.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, as a user, they won't kick you off. But if you go to start a business, you're good. You're heading for a downward. There's a guy that I know. He got up to about $8,000 in his account. Didn't think about taking it out. One day he said, "Well, I got to move $8,000 to my bank account," and it took him 2 months to get it done.
No, I've never had that problem. I've had all sorts of amounts in my 15 years of using PayPal with business.
Yeah, well, you might not have the problem, but if other people have had the problem, it tells me that you could have the problem in the future.
Yeah.
Well, some people
The
give
thing
the
about-
advice that if you keep all your money in there, you might get screwed over. Then other people say, well, you got to, if you move it all out or most of it out too quickly, they might get suspicious and freeze it. So they're saying it both ways. You know what I mean? You can't win either way.
There are a lot of different situations and circumstances. There is no one size fits all solution.
That's it.
You know,
we have four people watching the live stream right now with us. If any of you want to put a text message in the side to let us know what you think about whether it's PayPal or Payza or what processor you use and how do you feel about it. One thing I don't like about Payza, and I personally hate, is the number of websites I go to when I go look to see how to pay. It says PayPal or credit card. It's like, where's Payza? Where's Payza on all these websites? Why don't other companies take Payza?
because they haven't had problems with PayPal yet.
No, but I mean,
or they've had problems with Payza and they don't want to deal with it.
No, but they're not accepting another form of currency, another whole currency market. It's like they went PayPal and that's it. You know, I got in touch with SoftLayer, our hosting provider, and they're looking into accepting Payza. And it could be as simple as just go out and get a Payza account and tell people that you'll transfer funds manually if you don't want to do it with the IPN. You know, just like a bank wire transfer if you want. You know, then you confirm, okay, so and so sent you the money, it's done. You know, it's not a huge process to do, but you're still going to be able to get that money out of Payza and into other businesses. The other thing that I suggested to Payza, was that they get their act together and create an online mall, an online store where Mardox, for example, can say, you know, it listed, so people can go to Payza and say what companies are accepting Payza. They can do a search and find businesses that will deal with Payza, as opposed to doing it the other way around and not finding anybody. Like an online Payza directory, if you want.
So, Nick, what do you think about all this?
Well, can you hear me?
Yes,
No,
sir.
not at all.
Yeah.
Here, don't pay attention to nothing.
Oh, they can't hear me. Okay, I hadn't figured out whether I fixed my problem or not. So
Nick,
I don't know.
Yeah, you have.
Nick, it's
It
only
is what
one-
it is. I think Tim Linden is.
Nick,
Tim
it's only
Linden
one
is-
problem of many, okay?
Be quiet, Mr. Nick's talking.
Yes.
Tim Linden is misconstruing his own data because the question wasn't anything to do with. The question was simply, what is your favorite processor? And I put PayPal too. It's my favorite. It was easy to use. It was excellent. That's why I answered PayPal. But that doesn't mean that there isn't problems. And he sort of jumped to a conclusion that isn't there on his survey. That's all I can say.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Agreed.
Michael, do I have a picture of you, Michael?
Yeah, you do. Oh,
Not Nick, I said Michael.
okay.
Okay, who's running a vacuum in the background?
That's my tower all of a sudden speaking up. My
Really?
fan does that lately. I don't know why.
Because their fans
John.
are dirty.
Huh?
You got dirty fans. Open your computer up, clean it out.
I don't know how to clean it out. I don't have any special computer stuff that's.
Oh, well,
You just open it.
figure
and
out how you take,
I would say go
just
to
take the back off.
open
I'm
the
not gonna
cover.
I'm not gonna pay somebody.
Go to YouTube, Belinda, go to YouTube, how to take the back off my computer,
and I don't screw it up.
somebody.
And what do I
It's
use?
not that
A
hard.
vacuum? Do I use a shop vac or what?
can
Just
of
a
air.
vacuum,
Just
doesn't
blow.
matter.
You can blow on it. No, but
I
your
thought
fan,
maybe it
There's
needs
a
to
shop
overheat.
vac if you
Your-
want, it don't
your-
matter.
your
thing
fan,
is
the fan on your
I thought it was
microprocessor.
overheating, but I've had this computer for only a couple of years, so I don't think it'd be overheating. Like
Yeah,
that.
you're supposed to clean it out every couple months.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah. You gotta clean the fans.
Here it is.
The fans on your
Well-
microprocessor, on your power supply.
I don't know how to. I never did that before, honestly.
How to clean my computer on YouTube.
Okay.
Ernie's
You gotta
not
stop
here.
making excuses, figure it out.
You know what, Chairman?
Hey! You're
That's
not allowed.
funny.
You're not allowed to start making new T-shirt phrases. Not
I'm
on my
going to
phone.
visit Carrie and torture her just because.
All right, all right.
Yes, I will look it up later. I'll make a video on how to clean out your computer.
There we
that.
go.
Oh.
Give Nelson more
No, no,
work
no.
to do.
Oh, seriously,
I've
I'm
done
serious.
my
I'm
job for
serious. I'm
today.
serious. Today, I'm gonna make a video on how to clean out our computer.
I'm just keeping Nelson busy.
Yep. I just gotta find a computer to take apart. Yeah, I got one. I got an old computer I can take apart.
All you have to do to make Nelson busy is pray for snow.
Oh. No.
I'm sorry. I couldn't help it.
Yeah, thank you, Carrie. Going back to payment processors, we're pretty much stuck with what's out there unless somebody wants to come up with a new payment processor system. Anybody can come up with a payment processing system, but you've got to make sure that you're listed as a payment processor, government-wise, the bank level, MasterCard, Visa, if you're going to accept those kind of payments. But get a load of this. If you want to become a payment processor and you're not accepting Visa or MasterCard or any kind of bank transfer, there's nothing stopping anybody from starting a brand new currency on a website. Like I said yesterday, Carrie could log in and say, I'm going to send 20 jalopies to John, and John's going to accept it, and for the exchange of a service. And John has 8,000 jalopies. He's going to send 4,000 to Nick. It's just shifting of numbers.
I don't want his jalopies.
Well, whatever you want to call them.
You say jalopies? I love jalopies.
As long as you don't call them dollars.
Water ice.
It's as long as you don't refer to them as dollars or any kind of legal currency.
Nelson, jalopies or water ice with ice cream. It's really good.
Yeah,
Gelati.
okay.
Sorry, that's gelatis. Never mind.
Gelati, yeah, I was gonna say. Oh wow! And but you could start your own currency. What do you? Bitcoin started that way, and it is getting huge today.
Bitcoin again.
Well, Bitcoin, seriously, I think by 2020, and I might be forecasting way too far in the future. It might be only in a year. I'm seeing more and more websites accepting Bitcoin, including Payza. You can pay with Bitcoin on Payza. You don't need to use Visa or MasterCard. If you got a Bitcoin account, you can pay with Bitcoin. But I think see now, show's over.
I'm going to just throw my phone out the window.
Yeah.
Hold on, sorry. I know, I can never do it in time.
But I think Bitcoin is going to become the currency of the internet. I think it is, because Visa and MasterCard are getting too demanding. The Visa and MasterCard are getting way too demanding. They're putting too many stipulations on card processing systems. Businesses like us, myself, John, business owners, we're saying enough is enough. We can't handle the fees. We can't handle all these problems. Okay, Don says he's got troubles with Payza getting signed up to it. Meantime, I'm not making any money because of the stipulations, because of all these roadblocks. You see, so I think Bitcoin is going to is going to get to a point where it's going to be the currency, because there is no regulating bank, there is no centralized banking system. There's nobody at Bitcoin, anywhere in the Bitcoin system, that can say yay or nay to whether or not you can accept Bitcoin.
The problem is, okay, my question is, if we all go to Bitcoin, are we going to have to jump through hoops just to cash out? Do we have to go through
No. I don't think so.
Because,
hold on. There's a coffee shop just like a few hundred feet from me here. I can go in now and pay with Bitcoin.
Not around here, you can't.
It's starting. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's starting. It's an economy. It could take decades.
Yeah. What it is it's actually a currency that everybody can use no matter what country you live in.
Exactly.
I get that, Carrie, but my question...
I think it's going to gain
in popularity. And it's a uniform currency regardless of the country you're in. Just because you're in the States, you don't get a Bitcoin value different from Canada.
I realize that, but my question is okay, let's have a Bitcoin account now, and I want to cash it out into currency I can spend here in the U.S.
You go to a Bitcoin broker. You go to BitPay. You say, "Here's my Bitcoin money. Send me money." They'll keep a percentage, and they give you actual cash.
And what? How high is the percentage? And
I
how
don't.
long
I,
does it
that I
take to
don't. That
cash
I don't
out?
know. I've never gotten into that. But there are
Yeah.
many brokers out there that will provide you a
Online,
credit.
or do you mean in person?
No, broker firms.
Online.
I was going to
Firms.
say, I'm not saying a stupid question, just making sure.
No. Actual firms, like $100 million a day firms.
I don't have any firms around here that I know of that are
No,
Bitcoin
you don't need to know where
related.
they are. It's on the internet, like BitPay. I think it's BitPay is one of them. But whoever's going to start dealing in Bitcoin is going to have to do the research. I mean, this is a new way to get through it. Payza will let you accept Bitcoin, and then I can cash it out as money. So Payza does it.
But I think what Linda was asking is whether we cash it out as Canadian money or whether it's
As whatever you
equivalent to
want.
US dollars
As whatever you want.
You
If
know,
I buy
and plus how long
Chinese,
it would take, how instant is it?
if
all
I
that.
buy a Chinese yen and I go to my bank and say I want to change the yen into Canadian dollars, boom, it's done. Except that you got to go to a specialized broker that deals with Bitcoin, because the banks won't touch Bitcoin because it's their competition. Why would the banks touch Bitcoin if they can't control it? Right?
Right.
So that's exactly it. Just like me, why would I go work on your website if you're paying GoDaddy for the work? I'm not going to touch it. It's my competition. I'm not going to deal with it. They won't pay me. So Bitcoin, you'll have to go to a broker that says, yes, I accept Bitcoin and I will give you US dollars, or I'll give you Canadian dollars, or whatever the system is. But you have to check with them. But there are systems out there that exist already for that. And I mean, like BitPay, I think, is one of them, I think. And there's Coinbase is another one that I deal with. I got their emails that come in. But I think the currency of the internet, and then later on the world, I think is going to be Bitcoin, or one of those cryptocurrencies. I really strongly think that's what's going to happen.
Yeah. Now there's a few of them out there.
The what?
There's a few different ones out there now.
Yeah.
But
That's it. But it's a whole.
I think
But it's
Bitcoin was the first one.
Yeah, but it's a huge topic. It's a huge industry. Bitcoin isn't just getting coins. There's a whole economy built behind it. Across millions of people. It's not just here or there, like your neighbor. It's like I said. There's a restaurant that they'll take Bitcoin. If I go there with Bitcoin, I can pay with Bitcoin. And like I said, what I like, if I go to Europe, if I go see John and I got a Bitcoin account, I can pay with Bitcoin in Germany, and it'll cost me the exact same number of Bitcoins as it is here in Canada, because a Bitcoin is a Bitcoin is a Bitcoin. That is the value. It's like going in Canada. Carrie and I can take $1 Canadian. The $1 is the same $1 anywhere in Canada, but this would be the world. You see, so global currency. I think that's going to be the currency. But going back to payment processors, I think we're stuck with what we have. It's PayPal, their sandbox, Payza, their sandbox. Ouch.
Ouch. Mute me.
Okay, what is she doing now? Is she fumbling around in her kitchen again?
Don't know. John, you look frozen.
Am I?
Yeah, okay, because you haven't moved.
We're having frozen Johns for dinner.
What does Nick and Mike think about it? What do you guys think about Bitcoin and processors and stuff?
Well, a Bitcoin right now is worth almost $1,000.
Oh yeah. If you want one Bitcoin, it's almost $1,000. Yeah, US right now.
That's right. Now, with regards to bitcoins right now, they're putting out ATM machines. You just put in your wallet number and you take out the fiat that you want.
You have those over there? You seen these?
Of course.
Wow, because we don't have those here. That's awesome. How much does it cost you to take the amount out?
They charge you like a bank rate. I think it's $250 pop, because you're changing it to fiat. You're not taking out like a full $1,000 on a Bitcoin. If you got 10,000 Bitcoins, I mean, you got quite a bit of money.
No, 10,000 Bitcoins, you're at $100 million.
Exactly.
No, but, literally. That's another thing people have to understand with Bitcoin is that it's calculated to the 8th or 12th decimal place.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's .0.0000001 is like 1 cent. So it looks pathetic, but it actually no, it's designed for. It's designed the way it is. Being that one Bitcoin gives you 1,000 American dollars says that one Bitcoin is 1,000 times more valuable than American dollars. That tells you a lot. You looked that up, Mike, or you just you pulled that out the top of your head?
No. This is we have it in here in Vancouver.
Yeah, but did you look at? Can you go to Google while we're talking and look up one Bitcoin to $1 US?
I could take a look, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And see what today's value is, because and that's the thing. It is huge. I wouldn't mind if I would not mind starting to accept Bitcoin if our members wanted to do it. But could you imagine 1990? What's 1995 US in Bitcoin? It's
One Bitcoin to a Canadian is $1,377.14.
Can you convert 1995 US to Bitcoin? I think it's 0.0038. No, 0.0038. What does it come up to for you?
Now, right now, I'm looking at the American dollar. One Bitcoin is 1,025.
Yeah, but convert it the other way. 1995 US. Go the other way around. How much is 1995 US in Bitcoin?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to be checking now.
Okay.
The thing is, it's upside down right now. I got to go the other way.
I'm curious to know how much a membership is in Bitcoin.
Well, we could always open up wallets and all that.
Yeah, well, Payza takes it. You can pay with Bitcoin through Payza.
I don't know if you remember, but a while back in the chat room, I shared a link that I got from someone who was talking about Bitcoin. I've been trying to get her to come on the show, but she hasn't agreed yet. She's starting to learn about Bitcoin.
Yeah, that'd be good if she can come on and tell us all
I'll tell you, it's raising in value. Wow, the chart is crazy.
It's Nelson. It's 0.01946.
0.019? I got okay. My numbers are way off. Okay, 0.1946. So you see, somebody if they had 0.1946 Bitcoin, they would have 1 month of membership at Mardox for $19.95 US. So that it's not really super small amounts, but I mean it is feasible. But it's just that when like me, if I were to get to one full Bitcoin, I'm looking at $1,200. You said
1,300.
1,300 US.
Yeah, no, US is 1,025 right now.
1,025.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 1,025 for one Bitcoin. Yeah, guys, if anybody loves me today, could you please send me one Bitcoin? Just one Bitcoin. There's a poor, lonely Canadian that needs one single
We don't love
Bitcoin.
you, Nelson. Forget it. No, I'm joking.
In my country, one Bitcoin would give me water and food and place to sleep. Eh?
No.
The only problem here, Nelson, is that there are certain places here. You have to make sure that they accept not only the Bitcoins, but that the company you're dealing with accept Canadian customers.
Oh, in Vancouver.
Yeah.
In Canada, completely.
In Canada.
Yeah, because you're getting back to the bank problem, right?
That's right.
Yeah, not the Bitcoin. Bitcoin's not the issue; it's the bank.
No. It's who you're going to be dealing with. Like, where are you going to open your wallet? Your wallet, you have to open your wallet with a Bitcoin dealer.
Yeah. Well, I went through Coinbase, Coinbase.
Yeah,
and I've got no
Coinbase
troubles
is a
with
good
them.
one. They accept Canadian clients.
Yeah, and I'm looking at. I went into Coinbase right now. I've got $82 total in value in Canadian dollars if I were to convert it today. It's like, woo,
Nice.
$82. I'm going to go have supper tonight.
Yeah.
But I think maybe we should look at that. Accepting bitcoins.
Well, we do. Pays accepts Bitcoin. It's integrated into the system. But I think all of us should look into getting our own wallets and start dealing
That's
in
right.
Bitcoin instead of dealing in US dollar.
Yeah.
Coinbase, you can add a credit card and then buy, I think.
Yeah, you can buy.
Yeah.
You can buy. You buy an exchange. They'll send money back to your credit card, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe you.
Yeah. So we can check on that. But yeah, that's it's a big topic. Bitcoin is big, and people are so paranoid about it because of a lot of the publicity that it got.
Well, I'll tell you, like last year it was worth 400 for one, and now it's worth over 1,000.
That's it. It's
So,
going up.
there you go.
Give you guys an example. Does
the math.
anybody here know where Bitcoin came from?
You broke up, Nelson.
It's just someone's idea of having a currency that would.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Hello. Hello.
Okay, where did it come from, Nelson?
There's software that was designed to process data units using
Yeah.
your math processor on your computer. The person who created the grid computing software said, well, we're going to issue coins, bitcoins, for processing bits. And that money was then meant to be, if you process 10,000 bits of information, you'll earn 10,000 bitcoins, and then you can take your currency and buy time on another person's computer on the grid. But it was only meant to be on the grid. Nobody was supposed to start accepting the Bitcoin elsewhere. The whole wallet system was put in place so that nobody could cheat the system. Then people like whoever, like say myself, would say, hey, I'm offering hosting. I need more time on the grid, on the supercomputer. Send me 3,000 Bitcoin. I'll give you 1 year worth of hosting. Boom. I get 3,000 Bitcoin. That's where the economy started. It actually started almost by accident. But the Coinbase system, Bitcoin system, still exists to this day. Go look it up. You can buy math code processors you can plug into your computer. Will process data just for Bitcoin, that whole network, and people will buy and sell time on your computer that you can process data for them.
Yeah, they're mining equipment, they call it.
Exactly. Yeah, Bitcoin mining. That's right. That's where it started from. Then, like I said, people started saying, hey, I need more Bitcoin, and I got this service. Do you want it? I want Bitcoin. And then currency started. And today we have hundreds of millions of people worldwide that use Bitcoin. But again, it's a cryptocurrency. What I like about Bitcoin, though, it's not a fiat currency. All the other currencies in the world, except for China's 50% backed now, and they're on their way to be 100% backed by gold. They're the only currency doing this. But the rest of the currencies are fiat currencies, meaning they're backed by paper. There's no value to the money. Bitcoin has that processing power backing it up. There was actually something provided in exchange for the currency. There is a literal something.
It's like a gold base. So much gold, so much dollars.
Yeah.
And the problem is with the fiat currencies, once they blow, that's it. You got nothing to back it up. That's why the economies, they just blow up to zero.
That's it. And there's always going to be people that need data processing. You guys don't know it, but what we're doing right now uses data processing. We're processing through servers that are accepting all these streams of data, all these video streams and audio streams going both directions. There's servers that handle that, and there's servers that are most likely being provided using Bitcoin. And we don't even know it. But somewhere, somehow, somebody's paying for all this server processing and bandwidth and data and all this. We say it's free, whatever, but there's nothing for free. There's somebody somewhere has to pay for something. And Bitcoin is a perfect example of a non-corruptible system that cannot be corrupted by the public. For there to be more Bitcoin, there has to be more data processing. No data processing, no more Bitcoins. There's be Bitcoins that float in the system, but there'll be no more injected in. So as opposed to the government just says, $100 billion, there's the money, have fun. There's nothing behind it. There's no gold, there's no diamond, there's nothing. And that's what a fiat currency is. And like Michael says, it'll crash and burn. It will crash and burn. So I'm hoping we'll switch over soon. I'm hoping the world switches over to something stable soon. I think it will happen. 2017 might be the year of the currency conversion.
Yeah, but Nelson, you have to blame the Americans for that, for the fiat exchanges and all that.
Yeah, 1950s was Carter, I think, that did it.
No, it was our buddy Nixon that really signed the final.
Yeah, it was Nixon.
Look here, you Canucks, okay?
Yeah.
I'm a proud American. So yes, we're not perfect, and yes, we have our flaws, but so do you. And just
Belinda,
not go there. Thank you very much.
that flaw you're referring to is corrupting the planet.
Okay.
The entire planet. I wouldn't say that's a flaw.
Nelson.
Hey, Belinda, at one time, 1 ounce of silver was equal to 1 barrel of gasoline.
Yep.
Today is nothing.
That's it.
Well, speaking of gas, I was just about to mention about gas. Nelson, your gas basically could ruin the whole world, so we don't want to go there.
Wait, but I don't fart. trying to make it fart. I can't make it fart now. I got my little stress ball here, and I keep making it fart.
Your picture is the poster boy for the Environment Protection Agency.
Environmental. I got an article. I gotta go back and find it now. Did you guys know that the electric cars, for them to be made, sold, and used in the first year, put out more CO2 than it costs to run 1 year on gas?
That's right.
It's a big myth, these cars.
Wow, that's interesting.
The electric cars will save on CO2 after its third year, after its second battery, it will start to save. But now you got a 3-year-old vehicle. Which, funny enough, if you guys look at how cars are sold, aren't they usually sold on 3 and 4 year warranties, and after that the car is like, it's your problem? Right?
Yeah.
That's right.
Nobody saves. We have to pay for that battery. Those batteries are $5,000 a piece.
Actually, the Nissan to be replaced is $10,500.
$10,500 for one battery, yeah.
Yeah.
It's insane. So those cars are not saving CO2; they're causing more CO2. If you believe in the whole thing of the CO2 stuff going on.
I talked with folks. Well, we had this discussion at Daimler because I teach there also, and I asked them about electric cars and stuff, and they say that it costs. What you're saying is correct. It costs more energy to produce than they save at the moment. So it's kind of a sham right now. Because when you have an electric vehicle, this process and everything that the car uses, the batteries and this and that and the other thing, that requires a whole lot of energy.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And it's the manpower too. Apparently, they take longer to produce than regular cars.
And back to this Bitcoin thing we were talking about.
Yeah.
Now that a while back, I shared a link in our Skype room about Bitcoin, and I put it a few minutes ago in the Zoom chat room.
Okay. And I didn't see it.
Yeah, of course you didn't see it because you didn't look. Anyway, I shared that a while back. And that's something everybody who is on right now, they can go to the Zoom chat, and it's in the chat area.
What is Bitcoin? Yeah.
And it's a pretty good video. And this is the lady I got this from is the one that I'm trying to get to come on and talk about what she knows about it, because she says she's just really getting into it and stuff. But I'm trying to encourage her to become a part of Mardox and to also come on and talk about it
Yeah, in the next five days, blah. I'm just skimming through it here. Yeah, experience.
Video is good.
Yeah, I think that's the video. I think that's the one where.
What is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is the first decentralized digital currency. Bitcoins are digital coins you can send through the internet. Compared to other alternatives, Bitcoins have a number of advantages.
Yeah, that's the
Bitcoins
video.
are transferred direct.
That's the video, and I think if you follow that channel, I think that's the one that talks about where Bitcoins come from. I'm pretty sure.
It really explains it in a really basic, understandable way.
Yeah.
And yeah, and I'm trying to get her to become a part of Mardox, and also to just come on and talk about it. You know, because that's something that can be featured on Mardox as well. You know, videos like that.
Yeah.
Where, you know, yeah.
No, I agree. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. We have to get people moving onto that. I think it's time that as a world, as an economy, we go into something where the government. The problem with economy right now is the government has control, has their fingers in what we can and can't do with the money. And when I say government, I mean they control the banks. The banks control the card processor, the card companies. Card companies control the merchant processors, PayPal, those ones, and ultimately PayPal controls. Pays all the other companies. They control us. I mean, there's a reason why it took me a month to get set up with Payza. They were worried. Okay, membership site, people pay in. After 6 months, can somebody come in and say, well, I want all 6 months paid back? Technically, you can. If you pay by credit card, you can say, well, I didn't know I was paying for this for 6 months. What if I changed my website in 5 months? And then you say, hey, wait a minute. I've been a member, but he went and changed it. It used to be a marketing resource site, but now he's selling tampons. So I want all my money back. You see the risk? So that's what they're worried about, and that's why I think they log in every few days to make sure that we're still the way we are. Hey, you know what we should do? Oh, we're going to do a Bitcoin, not Bitcoin, we're going to do a Payza how-to video series and put that front and center on the login of the membership site. And let them log in and say that, you know, see us praising Payza. they might give us a special code to slip people through.
This is why I was suggesting the people who are having problems getting on Payza, they should document all of this stuff. And once they finally get on, then they have something that they can pass along to people and say, okay, well, these are my experiences and this is what I did. Because circumstances and situations and problems are different for different folks, and there's no one size solution for everyone. And there's no one size fits all thingy thing, and you know, some people will have no problem whatsoever, and they might say, I don't understand what the big deal is. It works for me. And then some people will have all the problem in the world, and once these problems get solved, then they have information that they can share.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm just looking at Payza. I'm just looking at Payza right now, and I didn't see this before, but there's a list of they're saying there is a list of countries that they do not process for. But the people individually have to contact Payza and find out what countries, if their countries accept it or not, because the list is constantly changing. Wow.
Okay, who was that?
What was that?
Oh, I think it was a motorcycle.
That or you got really big mosquitoes, dude.
Yeah, no, there's no mosquitoes here right now.
Wait a it to go.
That's it. Yeah.
Zooming right in.
It's like, duck. I think that one was aluminum alloy. Yeah, so that's a really good topic, the whole Bitcoin thing, because when I talked to my dad about Bitcoin, first thing out of his mouth is, oh, that's a scam. And I don't believe that. I don't believe that Bitcoin's a scam. I looked into it, but I don't know. People in their mid to late 60s, I find often they're quick to say scam, maybe as a defense mechanism, as opposed to I'll go take a look and see what this is about, or actually trust the younger generation to say this is okay or this isn't, because let's face it, all their lives my dad has been the one telling me no, Nelson, don't do this, or yeah, you should do this. But now we're giving the older generation all these different things that are different in so many ways. It's not like the 1940s, 50s, and 60s anymore. Now we're the 2010s and 2020s.
Well, I'm going to be accepting new currency. It's called gold.
Yeah, sure. Hey, somebody wants to send me an ounce of gold, you've got a lifetime membership.
Hey, don't forget they break it down in tenth of an ounce. I'm willing to accept gold, tenth of an ounce.
There's only one problem with gold. They're already doing it in India. It is illegal now to have currency fashioned gold. So if you have a gold necklace, or any commodity, if you have it as a necklace or jewelry, it's acceptable. And if you're a female, you're allowed to have it. If you have an actual troy ounce, or you got those little carat bars, they're no longer accepted in India. And in fact, I'm sorry, God, I talk about gold and I'm drooling.
You must have a stash somewhere.
Yeah, well, I tell you where it is. It's in the safe upstairs. There's tons of it.
Oh, Mr. McDuff.
Oh, we're live. Whoops, I shouldn't have said that. Now watch, there's gonna be people at my door going, "Oh, gold." Make you a deal. Bring your own gold, and I'll give you what I got. But what I was gonna say, but go check it out. Raj knows about this. They're being told to relinquish their gold to the government because it's no longer allowed to have gold. And I think that governments in question, the corrupt governments, what is government today? As far as I'm concerned, is corrupt. Forget it. There is no legal government anywhere. And I'll tell you a story. I had a financial situation, and I'm going to say it flat out. I owed $3,200 to the government, to the provincial and federal Canadian government. And when I got the papers, and I called in and said I wanted to rectify this, suddenly I had $30,000 owed to the government. The Canadian government has been found to create estimated owings or estimated debt based on what you owe currently times 10, because that's what they figure it's going to take to get paid, or they can go as far back as 10 years. So if you owe $3,000, they can easily say it's $30,000. I fought them tooth and nail to tell them, show me the proof on paper that I owe you this. And it turns out I paid that amount, but it was another person I was doing business with why I got out of the pool industry. That guy made one of the government agents believe that I wasn't paying my taxes. He was saying that he was paying his bills to me and that I was taking the bills and ignoring it and then keeping all the money to myself. But in reality, we were paying the amount. But the government came out to me and said, you owe us for 10 years worth of back taxes, adding up to over $30,000, where it was actually $3,200, which was the current year. I wasn't even behind. Sorry, folks. That's corrupt. If I go to Carrie right now and say, Carrie, you owe me for one past due month of hosting, of membership, but I'm gonna say 10 times that amount. You owe me $199.50. Is that right? Would I get away with that? Probably not, right, Carrie?
No.
That's what I mean. Even though you owe me 1 month, the governments are corrupt. I don't care what anyone says. There's corruption top to bottom, left to right in it. Just open your eyes and look at it. It's everywhere. Yeah, okay, fine. If we owe money, that's one thing. But they don't come at us and say we're going to seize everything and take everything away because we owe you 10 times the amount, the invented amount, But when governments start to say we're going to seize all your gold, that really frightens me, because if they got all the gold and the economy crashes, then what do we have? Absolutely nothing. I have my garden, my neighbors got chickens, etc. That's all we have as a society, and it really is frightening. Think about that. Your money's in your bank, The banks get shut down, which happened in India. They shut down the banks. Nobody could take anything out, and they're seizing gold now.
Mm-hmm.
That's why your governments want you to start using digital currencies, MasterCard, Visa, all these digital cards. That's why. If something were to happen to the bank, how are you going to get your money out? And if you feel alarmed at what I'm saying, it's for good reason. Think about it. It makes common sense. Money's in an account. It's in a digital format. That disappears. I've got nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Tell you what, guys. Send me all your money. I'm going to hold on to it for you. And when you're ready for it, I'll give it to you. Oops, the next day, yeah, I have to go out of business. All your money's gone. Same thing.
We started selling tampons, as you put it. Like, why did you even choose?
Well, I went with tampons or female pads because I don't know about you guys, but there's 50% of the planet's female, and you guys need those a lot more than we do.
Okay, you could have said something more pleasant to get your point across, and
No. I mean, it's an economy in itself. It's needed everywhere.
Yeah, but Nelson, don't forget that FDR did that to the Americans in 1933 when he confiscated their gold.
Yeah.
The problem was that arguably it was illegal what he did due to an executive order.
It is. It was illegal. 100%. Not argued. It was illegal, period. I mean, let's face it, Mike, don't sugarcoat it. It was an illegal act.
That's right. It was totally illegal.
Yeah.
Because the law stated that anybody private was not allowed to own gold, which is total bullcrap.
If you guys want to see another example of this currency changing, and here's a small, little, tiny one, and you've probably seen it when you go through the drive-thru at Tim Hortons, Subway, Burger King, McDonald's, okay? They say on the window, I know they say it here, we no longer accept $100 bills. You guys seen that, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's against the law in North America to refuse currency. They do not have the right to refuse a $100 bill.
And the problem, and their questionable idea. Well, the gangsters use that money.
Yeah, gangsters use the money, and that they cannot confirm it's a true $100 bill. That's bull.
Exactly.
If they
that is total bullshit.
Yeah. If they can confirm a 20 or a 50 or a 10 or a 5, here we got 5s, they can confirm 100 and up. And even in the U.S., United States and Canadian laws state, I think in Mexico too, no business is allowed to refuse currency unless they can prove it's a fake. It's counterfeit. So if you go to the window at a McDonald's and say, here's my $100 bill, they're going to tell you, well, we can't process a $100 bill because we don't have enough money to exchange it. Just for you go and you buy a coffee with 100. That's not a valid excuse by law.
No, it isn't. No.
So these companies are playing with the law themselves, and they're getting away with it. If I were to tell you guys, I don't take $100 bills, and you send me one in the mail, I have no reason to refuse it. I don't have the right to refuse it as long as it's a valid $100 bill. The dépanneur corner stores don't accept them because there is a stipulation for them. They don't hold enough money in their cash. There's only what, $200, $300, $400 and all in the till. And if they start processing $100 bills in there, apparently they don't have enough to pay out. Apparently. But even then, I don't know about you, but I've paid with $100 bills to pay for my gas. There's got to be enough money in those tills, I would think.
You would think so, sure.
A
lot of places stop holding a lot of cash though because of burglary and this and that and the other thing.
Do you guys know why gas stations don't take Bitcoin? Because the gas pumps might blow up.
What?
Wouldn't know what to do with it.
I don't quite get it.
I don't get it either.
It might cause a spark.
It sounds funny, but I don't get it.
I heard it somewhere. I forgot Belinda's face. I forgot to put Belinda on the picture. I've been trying to do the thumbnail while we've been speaking.
You talking about yesterday's or today's?
Today's thumbnail. I've been trying to do it as we were doing it. I went through the list and I went, wait a minute, who's on this chat? And I keep forgetting Belinda. Yeah, I'll put you front and center on the corner, Belinda.
Michael.
Do you guys in Canada and in the States Are there warnings at the gas station about not using your cell phone? Yeah, while you're getting gas.
Hmm.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Here,
There is, but everybody uses them anyways.
Yeah,
there's no
That's how
more
I
than
got the other day.
there's
He's
no more.
pumping gas and he's on his phone. You know.
That's
Yeah,
right.
there's no more warning in Quebec. It's no smoking, and your vehicle cannot be running.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking specifically the cell phone thing.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Now hold on, John. This is interesting. Hold on now. What their claims are, the cell phone, what their claims are is on the speakers could cause a magnetic charge and cause the fumes of the gas to ignite. It's
Yeah.
never been proven. It's never been
Okay.
seen ever.
I just wouldn't want to be the first one to prove it.
No, but here's what I think.
Exactly.
But hold on now. I think what they're going to do is not going to be cell phones. I think what it's going to be is you're not going to be allowed to pump gas if you have anything on you with a lithium-ion battery, because those ignite, those explode.
Okay,
and
but
those have been seen to go. That I think is what the next thing should be putting up is like watches, those bands for Pokemon Go, everything with a rechargeable battery, a lithium-ion cell. Those are the ones should be banned because that could cause a fire.
Then nobody can pump gas, and it'll crash the economy altogether.
How about hiring people to go back to pumping gas the proper way?
Uh,
How about going back to giving people jobs? For the price we're paying gas, we could pay people to do that job. How do you guys feel about going to all these stores now where it's automated? The tills are becoming more and more automated. What about all those people being put out on the street because they can't do any other job of being a person at a till?
it's not automated here.
It's getting there. The
It's
whole
not-
Lowe's in the States is going automated with their tills. They're keeping
I've
one
heard-
person. Go ahead, John.
I've
Not
heard
in Panama. It's not automated anywhere.
in Germany, I think it might be maybe somewhere. I'm not sure, but
Yeah, but it is
not-
starting to become automated. Again, we're putting technology before people, and so many people are going to be losing their jobs. Going
I
back to
think-
the gas thing, if we gave young people the job of pumping gas, why not? I thought it was a great thing in the 60s, 50s, and 60s when there was somebody there to pump the gas.
Yeah, but Nelson, well, you have to understand, the banks wouldn't make that much profit then. They'd be crying because that's what's happening to the teller. Why should I go to an automatic machine and, and they charge me the same thing as if there was somebody in front of me, which is stupidity.
No, I agree. I mean, there's no reason for them not to have tellers. There should be
No, of
tellers.
But they
my
don't,
bank-
because right now
The Bank of Montreal is cutting down on the hours that you can actually go inside and talk to a human being. I think now they're down to 10 o'clock to 3, I think. It's a 5-hour workday, and they're getting paid for 8 or 10 hours a day.
that's how they make billions of dollar profit.
Yep. And it's sad because they want everybody to go to machines. McDonald's has now gone to the boop, 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 boop. You touch the screen, you order everything, you go to the counter, wait for your food. They've taken, instead of having 6 tills, they're down to 1 in case you don't want to use the push button. Have you seen that, Mike?
No, I haven't seen that one. That's the first one. First time I hear about
It's
it.
a stand-up screen, and you order everything on the screen. It prints out a receipt after you pay. You go to the counter and you wait for your order.
Wow.
Yeah, it's automated. I like it, but when I turn and look, they've taken all those jobs away where they can't give those people other jobs. They've gotten rid of jobs, and that's what I don't find is right. Okay, for a website like mine, those people are ultimately going to come over to us and try to make money with us. That's great. That's good for the economy here. But what about the real world economy? You can't have all the money at the top of if you look at the economy, it looks like an inverted pyramid. The rich are on top, and right now all the money is being poured into the top of the funnel, and it's staying at the top. The banks, the corporations, gas companies, oil, all that stuff. At the very bottom are us, and the money is not trickling down. You need to invert that triangle so that the money comes in the top and trickles down to the population, and the population can then spend it. Walmart is shut down 5 stores last month. There's a lot of signs. Oh, Walmart! Guys, yesterday or the day before's episode, I said, would it be? How many of you would No, we're talking about websites and how websites keep changing names, right? And I said, would you ever see Walmart change their name? Correct?
Right.
Walmart is listed under 20 different names.
What?
It is.
They've always been named after 20 different names.
There's Walmex for Mexico. There's Walmart in Canada, United States. There's CU in the European countries. Germany is not called Walmart, I don't think. Is it, John?
As far as I know, it is.
It is Walmart in Germany? Okay. Europe, it's another name. There's 20 names for the corporation Walmart worldwide. That's... They got me on that. I went and looked it up Walmart names of Walmart, and sure enough, it came out. The person reported on how many names Walmart is seen as, and that just blew my mind. I thought, wow, hey, websites are just changing their names left, right, and center. You know, like we were saying, because site owners want to hide their identity, they just keep changing their names of their site and just keep going. And I said, you would never see Walmart do that. Turns out Walmart's under tons of names. Same thing with Costco. Costco's listed under all sorts of names. Costco, and it's listed as Club Price. There's Costway. There's a whole bunch of Costco names for the corporation Costco. Stunning information.
That is.
Now I got John. I got everybody going.
Okay.
Let's look this up. Look at Mike. Look at the veins popping his forehead. Look at that. There you go. Oh, Nick's looking it up too, I think. Nick's looking at Walmart. No, don't look at the Walmart catalog.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that would look nice in my kitchen. Hey, Nick, what color are the walls elsewhere in your house?
Yellow.
The kitchen's yellow, right?
Nice
The
bright
kitchen's
colors.
yellow. The bedroom's sort of a beigey color. The other bedroom is
Cyan?
orangey color.
An orangey? How did I know your kitchen was yellow when I've never seen it?
Well, you can probably see through the window there.
Nope, not at all.
Oh, I don't know.
That's the one. Okay, honestly, no, your head was in the way.
That's spooky, Nick. You better watch
Not
out.
really spooky.
That's
It's scary.
That I refer to that as spooky marketing at a distance.
You know, my kitchen is yellow.
No, I said it was yellow because mine's yellow too.
Is it?
Mine's yellow, but it's 10 years old yellow. It's got to get painted this year.
Yeah, this is pretty old yellow in there too.
Yeah, that's it. You know. So yeah, this spring is going to be a paint job. Oh my lord, it's going to be a paint job. So what do I have to do today? I have to upload the thumbnail. I have to take this computer apart and show you guys how to clean it, what to do to clean it. I'll put that video up. Get that one done for tomorrow. That'll be cool. How many of you guys clean out your computer on a regular basis?
I do.
You do?
You
Yeah.
do what?
I have a laptop. Are you supposed to do it to that too?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
Exactly. How do you do that? We'll have to show you how to do it. What about you, John? When's the last time you cleaned out your computer, the actual desktop? You've never had?
That's funny.
No, but honestly, depending on your environment, depending if you have animals, if you smoke, stuff like that, you should clean it more often. And my office space has no smoke, but I got a dog, so my microprocessor tends to get clogged up with like dander from the dog.
Vacuumed from the outside of my wife's computer vent the other day, but I had since she's had the new one, I haven't opened it yet.
How old is it?
It's only about 6 months old or so.
Yeah, 6 months. Yeah, it's gonna be due, especially the fan on the microprocessor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is long. A little. I've had this laptop a little longer than her desktop. So
yeah, I'll do it today. Yeah. It's not hard to do. I'll set up on the kitchen table upstairs with a camera, and I'll film it, and I'll put it up online. I think that would be good for one of my tech videos I want to do.
I
Do
know
you guys
how
want
to-
to call it quits for today, or you guys have another topic? I don't mind.
I got things to do.
My wife took off
Yeah.
for the night, and I'm alone, so I'm alone.
Oh,
I'm
but
single.
some of us have stuff to do, Nelson. You know,
I'm single.
some of us have work to do.
I got work to do too, John. Some of us actually have to earn our living, you know. Belinda, I'd like to get online with you in a while and talk about you and Don's situation, and see if we can set up something there. Maybe you can talk to Don, because I'm not around when he's around, kind of things. But you seem to be more in contact with him. What time would be good for you, Belinda?
You scared her away.
Belinda, come back. We love you, Belinda. Come on. Okay, so we'll call it quits for today. This was the daily live chat for Mardox.com, January 3rd, 2017. Hey, I got it right this time. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment on all our videos. You run the risk of winning a prize at the end of this month. We didn't pull the prize out of the. We didn't pull the prize out of the pot. Okay, we'll do it tomorrow. Carrie, can you remind us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna pull the prize. We're gonna pull the prize. We're gonna put them all in the bowl. We're gonna pull it out, and that's gonna be the prize for the end of the month. We'll write them on paper. We'll do it tomorrow. So anyways, you can win if you subscribe, like, dislike, and comment. All three, you run the chance of winning the prize at the end of the month. I'm referring to the YouTube channel. Make sure you do that. Tell your friends on social media. Share this video with others. Get signed up to Mardox as a free member. Get people in underneath you. You can earn 10% off every sign up. And that's pretty much it. We'll see you guys again at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. If you guys want to say bye, now's the time.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.